Automated testing. In today's session, we will be discussing about automated testing. So we all learned in our last session. So what is unit testing? So now automated testing is whenever possible, unit testing should be automated. Then what is automation testing? Automation testing is a kind of testing where tests are run and checked without manual intervention. So automated testing is a kind of testing, that is, it is a testing technique where tests are run and checked without manual intervention. Such a testing we call it as the automated testing. So in automated unit testing, a test automation framework is used, that is JUnit. JUnit is a framework, automation framework that is used in the automated testing. This framework is used because to write and run the test cases. This JUnit automation framework is used to write and run the tests. Now, automated testing, we got an idea, that is, it is a testing technique where tests are run and checked without manual intervention. For this automation testing, we make use of a automation framework, that is such as JUnit. So this framework is used to write and run the test cases. Next, we shall see what are the automated test components. Mainly, there are three components in the automated testing, such as setup part, call part, and assertion part. A setup part where you initialize the system with the test case. A call part where you call the object or method to be tested. And an assertion part is where you compare the result of the call with the expected result. If the assertion evaluates to true, the test has been successful. If false, then it has failed. So now let's see what are the automated test components in detail. As it is said that there are mainly three components for in automated testing. So they are setup part. What is setup part? In the setup part, initialization of the system with the test cases is done. It means whatever the inputs and the expected outputs will be there, that will be mentioned in the setup part. That we say as the initialization of the system with the test cases is done. That is nothing but initialization of the system with the test case is done. Next, a call part. Call part is where you call the object or method to be tested. In the sense, whatever the object or method you'll call that need to be tested, that section we call it as the call part. Next, assertion part. An assertion part where you compare the result of the call with the expected result. If the assertion evaluates to true, the test has been successful. If false, then it has failed. It means when you call some method, for example, send report in the weather station object, if you call that method, it will give some reply for that call. So you'll obtain some result, you'll obtain some output. So this is how a method is called and you'll obtain some result. The assertion part is the one where you compare that result with the expected result. Whatever the obtained result is there, that result will be compared with the expected result what you have written in the test cases. So then you will come to know whether the obtained result is as per the expected result or not. If it is as per the expected result, that is if the assertion evaluates to true, it means the assertion is where you are comparing the obtained result with the expected results. So if that assertion evaluates to true, in the sense if the expected result and the obtained result both are same, then we say that the test has been successful, that is the test is passed. If failed in the sense the obtained result is different and what your expected result is different. So obtained result is not as per the expected result means so it is false. That is assertion is false in the sense the test has failed. So these are the components of the automated testing. So till now we have discussed what is automation testing. Automation testing in the sense it is a kind of testing, that is it is a testing technique where tests are run and checked without manual intervention. So for this automation testing you will make use of the automation framework, that is test automation framework such as JUnit. You will use this framework to write and run the test cases, to write and run the test. So it is having, that is automated testing is having three components. It is a setup part, a call part and an assertion part. Setup part is where you initialize the system with the test cases. Call part is where you call the object or the method that need to be tested. And coming to the assertion part, you compare the result of the call with the expected result. That is you will compare the obtained result with the expected result. And if it is evaluating to true, then the test has been successful. If it is false means then the test is failed. In later classes, we'll discuss about testing strategies. Thank you.